Hi, and welcome to my Feldenkrais channel. Today, we'll be doing the awareness through movement lesson, swinging while standing. For the coming 10 to 15 minutes, find a quiet place where you can focus. Now stand with your feet hip-width apart and your knees lightly unlocked. And just notice how you stand. Where is the weight on your feet? Is it more on the left foot or more on the right foot? Is it on both feet equally? Is there more weight in the heels or in the front of the feet? On the outside of the feet or the inside? Don't change anything, just notice. Now in this position, try to let your body swing lightly from side to side. And pay attention to the movement of the spine and the head. Continue to make small and quiet movements, enjoyable. Can you observe a connection between the movements in your breathing? Leave it and rest in standing. Now, try similar movements backward and forward instead of sideways. And repeat this action several times. Again, make the movement small and enjoyable. And pay attention to the movement of the spine and the head. What is the relationship or the connection between the movements and your breathing now? Leave it and rest in standing again. Now move the body so that the top of the head marks a circle in a horizontal plane. Imagine a pen sticking out the top of your head, drawing a circle on the ceiling. Continue with this movement until you can feel that all the work is being done by the lower half of the legs, and that all the movement can be felt in the ankles. Which direction are you circling in? Now make some circles in the other direction. Leave it and rest in standing. Now bring most of the weight of your body onto your right foot. The left big toe can also be on the floor for balance, but the weight should be mainly on the right foot. Standing in this position, try swinging sideways again. And pay attention to the movement of the spine and the head, with all the weight over one foot. Can you still make this movement enjoyable? What's the connection between the movements and your breathing? Leave it and rest standing on both feet. Bring all your weight over your right foot again, and now lightly move forward and backward. What's it like to do this movement with all your weight on your right foot? What's happening in your spine and head? And what is the connection between the movements and your breathing? Leave it and rest in standing on 2 feet. Now again, bring all your weight over your right foot. Imagine the pencil sticking out the top of your head and start to make circles on the ceiling. Notice the work being done by the lower leg and what you notice happening in your ankle? Which direction are you circling? Is this the same direction that you chose when you were standing on both feet? Make some circles in the other direction and see which direction was easier. The first one you chose or this one? Just notice. Leave it and rest in standing on both feet. Now bring all of your weight onto your left foot and have your right big toe on the floor for balance. And now in this position, lightly swing sideways. And notice how it is to swing sideways, leaning on this foot. Is it different than doing it on the right foot? What stands out? Can you make the movements comfortable and enjoyable? What's the connection between the movements and your breathing? What's happening in your spine and head? Leave it and rest in standing on both feet. Bring your weight over your left foot again and now lightly swing forward and backward. And notice what this is like. Pay attention to the movement of the spine and the head. And observe the connection between the movements and your breathing. Is it the same as when you were moving forward and back on your right foot? Leave it and rest in standing. One more time, bring all your weight onto your left foot. Imagine the pen sticking out the top of your head. And make circles on the ceiling. Feel the work being done by the lower leg and what's happening in your ankle. And notice which direction you chose to circle in. Is this the same direction that you chose when you were on the other foot? Or maybe it was the same direction that you chose when you were on both feet. Now make some circles in the other direction and again see. Is this direction easier? Or was the first direction you chose easier? Leave it and rest in standing. And now in standing, what do you notice? Where is the weight on your feet? Is it the same as in the beginning of the lesson? Or did something change? Or maybe nothing changed, but it became more clear. Now walk around a little and notice how you're walking. What stands out to you as you walk? Thanks for joining this lesson, and I hope to see you next time. If you've liked the lesson, please give me thumbs up or subscribe to my YouTube channel.